Hi, this is Stefan from TERP. In collaboration with Smile Benelux, we recently added some new features to the banking add-ons, and one of them is an interactive wizard for reconciling the individual transaction on a bank statement. Now, in the previous releases of the banking add-ons, this was a fairly static process. It was an automatic matching process between the lines of the statement and the open invoices in the system. Now I've now imported a new bank statement. Here it is. And here is the button that we added to the statement line. And a click on that button will trigger the interactive reconciliation wizard. On the top of the screen it gives you some basic data of the transaction, and here is the result of the automatic matching. So it found an invoice and the residual is 0, which is good, and here it tells you that multiple matches have been flagged. You may have noticed that the line, the actual statement line, was purple, and that is what that signifies, that multiple matches have been found. And as a user you're supposed to go in and select one of the candidates. Okay, here we go. Here are two very similar invoices. I will select the first one and confirm that here, and I'm done. What we also did was we added a state to the statement line, kind of workflow, and by pressing this button I can confirm the statement line and create the moves and the reconciliation. Here's another statement line in our import. This is a gray line and just means that this is an unconfirmed statement line. I can go into the matching wizard and I see that it is match type invoice. There's a residual of a single cent. I'll just write that off here, can configure this here, select an account and a journal. Here we go, and I'm done for now. You can also see in the tabs here the other options that the wizard gives you. After you made some changes in the database, you can select for rematching, to have the automatic process match again against any open invoice in the system. You can also select any open invoice or any open unreconciled move line in the system here for manual matching, or you can undo the matching at all and choose not to reconcile this statement line at this point. Anyway, I configured the write-off and I'm done here. I'll now just confirm this statement. Now what is interesting about the state of the statement line is that I can also cancel each statement line, and in that case I will undo the whole transaction. So at this point this invoice is actually paid, and if I've got the right privileges and you configured your system accordingly, you can cancel this transaction, and by now the invoice is actually not paid at all anymore. Anyway, I will reconfirm this, and I think we're done here now. One other thing that I would like to show you is that the system is now able, in a more sophisticated way, to signal duplicate imports. If I import the same statement file again, I will have another bank statement in my system, and if I zoom in on the individual statement lines, I can see they're all red. That means they have been signaled as a duplicate. If I inspect the matching through the interactive wizard, there's this new tab visible that tells me that this bank transfer was actually marked as a duplicate. I can remove it here and I can then process it, or I can choose to just delete the whole thing altogether. And you'll see that if I try to confirm a statement line that is marked as a duplicate, I am prevented by the system from doing so. Okay, that is what I wanted to show you. You can find the software that I just demonstrated on the website of the banking add-ons on Launchpad. This particular feature has not been yet merged with the main branch, but we would like your input on it and your feedback. There's an announcement on the front page that will take you to the correct branch, and you can proceed from there. And we're looking forward to hear from you.